What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from, well, the Jeremy Hambly channel. It's my personal channel. It's been mustered into duty over the past couple weeks, and I've been uploading a video every single day here lately, several, obviously, with everything going on with Charlie Kirk. So if you know me from the quartering or you know me from wherever and you're just seeing this video around, make sure you're subscribed down below too. You'll get at least one video here that does not fence sit and is a little more uncensored than maybe you'll get on the quartering, a little more spicy. That's why I had to have this outlet, even before everything that happened with Charlie Kirk. I want people to be careful with their forgiveness right now. I know that's probably not what Charlie would have wanted, but there is a major misconception going on in media, on the right, that these individuals, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, all these people coming out and saying, oh my God, we have to just turn the temperature down. We have to turn the temperature down. This is not coming from a place of genuine remorse. These people are happy that Charlie Kirk is no longer with us. They supported, in my opinion, the actions of the lunatic that did it. And they are only now crying crocodile tears, telling everybody to turn the temperature down because they're afraid of retaliation. Dean Withers, one of the smarmiest, scumbaggiest, AstroTurf Democrat losers, literally squirted out fake tears on a live stream while he was also running a poll in his Discord about whether or not Charlie Kirk deserved it. And apparently it was overwhelmingly in support of Charlie Kirk deserving it. These people are ghouls. They are demons. They are trying to pretend that they don't support everything that happened to Charlie Kirk. And let me tell you, I, for one, am not going to forgive them. I, for one, do not believe Hassan Piker isn't secretly giddy that Charlie Kirk lost his life. The only thing you're seeing from him is fear. Fear that he will face retribution. That's why these people are doing this. This video was circling the internet, the tens of thousands of likes. The fact that Dean Withers is getting hate for his raw reaction should wake him up to how the left really is. I mean, his own people were calling him a wimp. His own people were giving him crap for showing any empathy at all.
His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, imagine being...
You know why this is? Because Dean Withers wanted to be Charlie Kirk of the left. Dean Withers wanted to do all these campus debate me bro stuffs. He was training with Hassan, who's also a very bad debater. I'm no good at it either, just so we're clear. I'm not good at it. It's an art, it's a skill. It's something you have to sharpen, work on it. But the fact that, I mean...
Fucking die. Nobody.
This is fake. He went live to fake cry in front of the camera because he knows he's responsible for it. His rhetoric is directly responsible for this. Of course, immediately afterwards, post this video that got almost 150,000 likes. Let me be very clear. Look at the top comment. Dean from Terrell the Socialist. Dean, let me be clear. I understand your instinct for sympathy and your aversion to celebrating any death. As a black man, however, my reality is shaped by witnessing figures like Charlie Kirk constantly spew hateful rhetoric to a white audience. He deserved it. That's what Terrell's saying. His own audience is telling him he deserved it. He's making videos saying, guys, look how stunning and empathetic I am. I just cried on a live stream.
Charlie Kirk is dead. He got shot at an event that he was hosting in Utah. And I am sad, distraught, and...
No, he's not. Dean Withers is not. Do you know, what do they call it? The unholy trinity or whatever? Psychopathy, sociopathy, and something else. I forget what, the dark triad, I think is what it's called. People like Dean Withers exhibit all three signs of the dark triad. And he is not sorry. These are crocodile tears. If he was really sorry, he would denounce his own rhetoric that he himself knows led to this.
In fact, I just cried on my live stream in front of 250,000 people.
Isn't that funny? The first thing, in the first 10 seconds, he mentions that he cried and how big his audience was. Not about Charlie Kirk. It's about Dean Withers. This guy is a worm. He is demonic. He does not care that Charlie Kirk is dead, and that the next person that rises up, he will also usher in violent rhetoric against them too.
My goal in this video is to tell you why I feel this way. If you want to end
He's making this video as an apology, by the way, to his own leftist fans that he has created.
Violence, it is something that you can never celebrate. It is always disgusting, always vile, and always abhorrent.
No, it isn't.
It should come as no shock to
He doesn't
yourself when
believe
I
that,
tell
I
you
mean.
that I think Charlie Kirk was a bad person. I've made that very clear over the last year, but does that mean I think he deserves to lose his life? No. Does that mean I think his two young children, who were in attendance at the event where he was shot, deserve to watch their father die? No. Does that mean I think they deserve to grow up without him? No. Does that mean I think that his wife, who was also there, deserved to lose her husband?
How many times has he said "I" in this video, by the way?
No. And honestly, if you answered yes to any of those
And how many cuts do you have to make to a 74-second video, bro?
questions, there's a very clear line drawn between me and you. I don't want your support, and I don't support you either. We as a collective need to end gun violence, and if that phrase is negotiable for you, I believe that you're in the wrong. My thoughts and prayers go out to Charlie Kirk's friends, family, children.
You can see the Democrats really, what they really want to do here is they want to shift it to make it about weapons. By the way, this was a 30-06, a hunting rifle. Unfortunately for the Democrat gun, grabbers, there was no, it wasn't the big scary black one. And by the way, while Dean Withers is filming all this, look at this.
I am sad, distraught. In fact, I just cried.
He was privately joking about it, by the way.
On my live stream in front of 250,000 people.
This is
Dean,
from
you
the
know a
older
bunch of us
millennial.
have access to your Discord, right? Where I just want to point out that at the same time you were feeling sad and upset and crying in front of 250,000 people, you were also running a poll in your Discord about whether or not Charlie Kirk deserved to die. Which, hey, the poll's still going, but it's looking like your audience thinks he did. They think he deserved to die, and you gave them a chance to answer that because you set up a poll in Discord for them. That's what you were doing behind the scenes while you were crying on live. While you were...
When I saw this, by the way, shout out to the older millennial who found this, I knew it. I knew these ghouls, they're not sorry. They will never be sorry. They 110% support what happened to Charlie Kirk. Privately, they're making jokes. They're making memes because they support it. They wanted it to happen. And they'll want it to happen to the next guy.
You were acting like this upset you? You were making a joke about it in your Discord. You were making something funny out of it. You were trying to find a way to make content. I mean, dude, like, what kind of person is crying on live stream in front of 250,000 people, which... Stop. You didn't have 250,000 people. But even if you did...
Also, by the way, again, remember how I talked about the dark triad? Somebody who has the dark triad would do that. Could cry on command. Could be sociopathic. Could tell you in one breath that they disavow something, and in another breath tell you that, ha, 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 he got what he deserved. Because that's exactly what these leftoids believe.
Did crying in front of them while making a joke about it on your private Discord. Yeah, see, dude, a bunch of us have access to that. So while you're on here doing your little performative bullshit, yeah, we can all see.
And so, of course, Dean Withers gets his articles. Dean Withers, Charlie Kirk rival and liberal commentator response on him passing away goes viral. It's not viral. People are too quick to forgive these demons. He just doesn't want anyone showing up at his house. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. But he doesn't disavow the things that he said. He doesn't disavow telling his viewers to call CPS on a dad because he wanted to protect his kids. He doesn't care about that. Just like Hassan Piker, he's afraid. And that's why he's putting these videos out. He's afraid somebody's going to show up at his house and do something stupid. And I don't blame him. Do you know how many people out there are mad? The connection between this violent rhetoric and Charlie Kirk is a straight line. And we absolutely cannot keep pretending like this isn't. Absolute pathetic loser, Dean Withers, and everybody in his ilk.